Hello and welcome back to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Dennis Hoffman Road to Glory series here in NCAA Football 12. This is episode 4. In the last episode, they win again. The new Devils, and this is the current schedule for him. Right now, it is not even close for Dennis. The only thing right now is Army. So if he doesn't do well the rest of the year, he's most likely going to become a Black Knight. But in this episode, we'll be playing the Jersey City Devils. We'll be taking on the Belvedere Stampeders, who are 0-3. And now here's the sign of the day. Sports Center is next. And they see their jerseys for the Stampeders. But so far, it's nothing like the Canadian Football League with the Stampeders. And unfortunately, Jersey City lost a coin toss, so we're going to be defending Belleville this time. So, and now it's time for the ISO week, so it's just gonna... Now it's gonna suck because we are going to... It's gonna stink for him because this is not a rushing play. This is a rushing, and that makes him useless. As a 2nd and 2, now it's time for the halfback plunge. Oh my god, Dennis is probably getting mad here. Because right now, Dennis is not used to this kind of play here. As you can see, he is not doing this. So in fact, he even almost threatened to run the coach to beat him up, but then he saw what happened, and then it's time for the wide back screen. So this means he could be the one that's getting the pass. And take a look. He got it, and he got 5 yards on that one. Now it's time for another running play here. So for Dennis, things are not looking good for Dennis. As well, Dennis helped do something as the Devils get a touchdown. So it's 6-0 Jersey City. Well, it wasn't a... As now it's time for slot drive. So this is a passing play here. And unfortunately, there's an incompletion. So now it's time for a bubble screen here. So this means there's a little bit of competition right here. And unfortunately, fake play. So it's now 2nd and 11 here. So now it's time for 4 verticals, which is not unlike the Cartman series. This time, you always go up if you're the wide receiver. Now it's a 4th and 6, so that's kind of unfortunate. Now it's time for X spot here, so could we see Dennis get his first touchdown of the game here? But the odds are unlikely. And yep, he got it. Touchdown, Hoffman. So it's now 13-0 right there. So now we're getting an instant replay here as Jersey City is crushing the Stampeders. So things are looking good for Jersey City. Because, you know, it's a Jersey thing. And right now, bubble screen again. And this time, Hoffman goes into this weird angle here. Which is pretty odd. And take a look at... He overthrew it. Good going, quarterback, you idiot. That's the quote he actually read. Now Dennis is trying his best because his brother Dustin's in the audience. You know, the guy from Rain Man. Unfortunately, that's a 4th and 2. As Bellevue's offense is not waking up. I guess they must be drinking with the rifle. High school team, I guess. And now that's the end of the first quarter. The score, the Devils 14, the Stampeders 0. So that is good news for Devil City. Could we see a shutout in this game? And there's a 3rd and 2, so that's going to be another passing play here. So this is pass friendly right here. Touchdown! And yet it wasn't by Hoffman. Now it's time for spacing, which... Oh. Everyone goes whatever which way, so... Unfortunately, as soon as Hoffman got open, no touchdown, but first down. Now it's time for this play here. So luckily, Hoffman, I gotta keep calling him, stop calling him. Hoffman could be the heavy target here. And unfortunately, he does get the first down, but it wasn't the catch. So it's a second. And now we're in the 3:40 left to go in the second. Jersey City's up 21-0. And it looks like we might be going to a 28-0 here. Nope. Second down. First and goal. Now it's time for a halfback misdirection, which is a rushing play. So, and Hoffman gets in the end zone, and there's the touchdown for the Devils. So it's now 27-0, and yet we're not even in the first half. That is pretty bad, Belleville. Not Belleville, Ontario. Belleville, New Jersey. That's really bad, and Hoffman keeps calling him. Jeez. Hoffman keeps... You know, this is the problem I have for a series in here. And take a look at this. 2nd and 1. Now it's a timeout called by Jersey City. And for some reason they called another one. And they're still calling for the 0. So this time, no interrupting timeouts here. Interrupting? That sounds like Kanye West. And now there's a first to play. Now it's time for the flare. And unfortunately, Carmen gets the bad one here. Because all he has to do is go up. That's it. That's it for his play. But they get the first down, so I guess it's all worth it. So right now, things are looking good here for Dennis here as it's 2nd and 9. Now it's time for the lead draw, which is probably, aka, if I was the right back, automatic touchdown. And he gets into the end zone, and take a look as he rushes there towards the track, and it's a warning to track, but if he was a track star, that would have been a good race for him to race in. And take a look at this as he's going to be the target. Nope. Unfortunately, 23 got his hand on it. But it's now 35-0 in favor of the Bulls. In favor of the Devils, excuse me. Geez, I keep getting confused here. As right now, things are looking good for Jersey City. As they are up 35-0 over Belleville. Third. Now it's time for a halfback play, but this isn't gonna work. As there's a 1st and goal, fancy that. Now it's an ESO. A big bouncy pants. Now if the quarterback was smart, he will just let the clock up, and this time, He decides to go for it, and they get the touchdown. So it's going to be 42 seconds, 42-0 at the second half. So right now, the Devils are crushing the competition here. So now he's gonna Hoffman. Jeez, getting confused here. I'm not starting over at this point. So Hoffman keeps going on here. As he is gonna run toward the 10-yard line. And now it's time for the lead draw here. So I guess Jersey City is not passer friendly, but is rushing friendly. But right now, things are looking good for Jersey City as their fans continue to get ready to celebrate the fact that the Stampeders are going 0-4. As now it's time for the curl combo, a play that Cartman doesn't usually like, but we got in the Cartman episode today. I think we got that one. Yeah. And take a look at this. Whoop! There's a first and goal right there on the spot. And Dennis is doing his job as he almost makes it past 15 to get a touchdown, but unfortunately not that time. But they score big time as Belleville did strike, but unfortunately way too late, as with 42 yards, with 4 catches and 32 yards and 1 receiving touchdown, a 15-yard longest for average, as the Devils crush the Bulls 56-7. So that should just about do it for this episode of the Dennis Hoffman Road to Glory. Sorry for the mistakes, but now it's time for the decision here. Who is interested in Dennis Hoffman's services? And here are the choices. The Virginia, and there's 2 ACCs and 1 Big East. The Virginia Cavaliers, the Maryland Terrapins, and the Connecticut, the Connecticut Huskies. All 3-star schools, but since he wants to go to a school close to Rain Man, so he's gonna go with Connecticut. So that should just about do it for this episode. Come back for episode 5 as they take on the toughest test of the season in Jersey City, as they take on the 4-0 Union Toros. Come back and see us again. Why don't you?